programming, all that stuff. We're extremely analytical people. We think of everything. And so likewise, because we also like to eat, we rank all of our food. We try something. We don't just try one thing. We try it all and then we rank it. So we're a little bit crazy like that. This week, we decided to try chips. And this was graciously brought to us by Isabella. Can you tell us what made you choose this?
Okay, so Isabella Johnston, Cat 5 Studios, and Intern Pursuit, two separate companies here. I chose chips because I think kettle cooked chips are awesome. They're the only chip that's worth eating. I don't eat anything else other than kettle cooked. Not the brand, but just kettle cooked. I thought about ice cream, and then I also thought about chocolate, but they all melt. So there was some traveling. I wanted to make sure we had stability here. And I'm looking forward to seeing which ones everybody likes. I'm going to pick sea salt as my favorite automatically. And the one that I think I will like the least because I've tried it is vinegar. But I think dill pickles sound interesting. So we have dill pickle, habanero lime, sea salt, bourbon barbecue, and vinegar. Taking it over to you, Sean.
Okay, so my name is Sean Pinnock, and I'm the Meow Mix Master, or also known as Master of the Meows at Cyberdream. No, I'm the CEO and founder of Cyberdream. But in terms of my favorite food over here, I think personally it's going to be the salt and vinegar. I just like that vinegary flavor. But I also really like the habanero, so I don't know which one's going to win. I want to say the salt and vinegar is going to win because I think that'll be most popular, but I'm not sure which one I'm going to like the most either. They're all looking pretty good to me, so I'm going to have to test them and find out.
Hello, thank you. My name is Ryan Morales. I'm the dedicated artist / art director at 302 Interactive. They make dope stuff. I make it look pretty. So we're gonna try some chips. I would say most popular would probably be sea salt and vinegar. Although I don't think it's gonna be my favorite. I think my favorite is gonna be barbecue, and least favorite being dill pickle. But we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna take it.
And I'm going to have the unpopular opinion that dill pickle is probably going to be my number one. And I think everybody's probably thinking, like, what is going on, Kunal? But, like, most of my life, I didn't like pickles. I turned 35. All of a sudden, I love pickles. I don't know what's happened. Some body chemistry has changed. I think it can happen to any one of you. So I think dill pickle is going to be my number one, and my least is going to be vinegar.
So I'm going to speak for Dave because he's filming. So I'm just going to pick which one I think Dave likes. Dave, I think you're going to like same as me. No?
I'm going for the habanero lime.
Okay, habanero lime. And he is the owner and CEO of the Orlando Life.
Mm-hmm. And Soyo?
And Soyo. And so least favorite?
I might have to say dill pickle.
Ooh, okay. So it's on the table, folks. We're going to figure this one out.
Yeah. So now I guess we just go for it, right? Like we should
Yeah,
all.
let's just pull up and
We'll
chip.
open them all up. We have to try all five.
I'm gonna try to get a. Let's try. I know you want this. Kind of wanna keep track of the favorites and not favorites somehow.
Yeah. I would say we should all rank as we're eating.
Good idea. Yeah. Let me get some notes going. Whenever my phone's free.
Ooh,
There it is. All right.
you did it nice and neat.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh my God, I can smell the pickles.
That is good. Vinegar. Oh yeah. Barbecue.
I totally messed it up. I need to go to Canal's School of Rolling Back the Chips.
That is a great chip.
Which one?
Ooh, the half lime. It's definitely spicy, but not as hot as a real habanero, of course, but hot. And the lime's got a nice, like, kind of Mexican kick to it.
Okay. I'll give that a try.
Super crunchy. And you're right. Just inhaling the dust. Oh my God. I started coughing.
Whoa.
The dust of the habanero.
Regular sea salt potato chips, as classic as they can get. Very like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of flavor. The crispiness is on point. I don't even know. This might win actually, just because it doesn't fail. Let's find out this habanero stuff going on.
Kunal, I'm probably getting close to 35 because I really like this dude. What's happening?
It's coming for you, man.
Wait, you liked it?
I really like them actually. Yeah.
Have you tried the bourbon barbecue?
Nope.
They're pretty good. It's like
Oh,
makes me
wait.
feel like I'm eating a rib.
I really like this habanero lime because the habanero obliterates your mouth, and then the lime cools it back down somehow.
It's like got that. It's got like that sour,
Yeah.
and then it's got that spicy.
It goes
and
up and then it goes down.
yeah, and the saltiness. It kind of just hits you all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like it punched me in the throat and then just caressed my throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a I hit you because I love you type of?
Yeah, something like that.
It's kind of abusive.
Have you tried the pickle?
I'm on my way. I'm
Okay,
getting
so I
barbecue.
do like the pickle. I am very happy. It's not overpowering.
Okay.
It's subtle, and it tastes a little bit like there's some ranch. I want to say it feels like ranch, and maybe that's why it feels like ranch dressing
see.
has a little dill in it.
That's interesting. My first vote was barbecue, and to be really honest, it's kind of underwhelming. But I don't know if it is because my mouth is completely engulfed by habanero. I should
Yeah.
have left it for last.
You should have left it for last. Yeah.
I got my favorite.
Okay, so
Habanero?
which
Or-
one is it?
We'll see.
Habanero lime.
You nailed it.
But I'm a huge hot sauce fan, so probably a little biased here.
Yeah, the pickle should not exist. The pickle was a mistake, and people
don't
like
like it at
mistakes
all.
sometimes, and that's okay. People who like the dill pickle are objectively wrong in their opinion, and that's okay. That's okay, you know.
Well, I think that the sea salt was a little less generous on the salt side.
Yeah.
It was even to me, and maybe it's because my mouth is burning from habanero still. But
Yeah.
we should have saved that one for last, for sure.
Yeah.
So I was really hoping that vinegar would lose in the sense of like everybody just hates it. It's actually not too bad. Like if I was in a situation where there was only these chips, I wouldn't be mad. That it's those. They're actually
Yeah.
enjoyable, which is good.
So you're saying it's not very strong.
It's not ridiculous. Exactly. It's like it's tolerable. It's more than tolerable. I
try
think it's
it.
enjoyable.
Honestly, I really liked all of them. The habanero just was a slight edge for me over the barbecue and the salt and vinegar. The salt and vinegar were so I got them all 1 to 10 here.
Okay.
Barbecue, salt, and vinegar for me were 8s. Dill pickle was a 7. Hab line was a 9. And salt, because it was just I felt like I just had so much flavor. Salt was just a little underwhelming at the end for me, and so I had that one at a 6.
I see. Let me see. Barbecue. I'll give it a. It's gonna be a 4. 3 is fine.
Okay, so my ranking then, I guess I'll go with my ranking. I'm going to go with the,
That's it. I got my numbers.
surprisingly, I'm going to go with the dill as my first.
I get some more habanero.
On a scale of whatever, I'm going to say an 8. I don't have anything that's above that. I'm going to go with the sea salt as second. Bourbon third, because it just felt like I was eating ribs and I would like to eat a rib. Habanero, I'll still take that as my fourth. Vinegar, I'm just never a fan. But I agree with you.
What was your first one? Your top one?
My first one was dill.
Dill. Okay.
Yeah. Only because it still reminds me a little bit of the ranch dressing and it makes me want a hamburger.
Which one was your number 2?
My number 2 is sea salt.
Sea salt. Keep track.
I'm glad you are.
You probably keep even better track than me.
What about you? You
Okay.
ready?
Yeah, I think so. So I thought that, the dill pickle was going to be my number 1.
Just gotta keep testing.
Habanero lime, I think, is my number 1.
Whoa.
The
Really,
flavor.
you like the hot.
No, the habanero lime,
Oh.
the flavor was just off the charts. It's very hot.
Yeah,
And then
it really
it got
is.
cooled down. It says bolder and crunchier. I think they're not.
They're in line.
It's not false advertising. So I would say that's my number 1. But my number 2 is dill pickle. So yeah, number 2 is dill pickle. Number 3, bourbon barbecue. It's really hard to not love barbecue. So I think that's really good. And then I'm gonna go with vinegar, just because when I tried the sea salt, I felt it was not as overwhelming. It wasn't too.
See?
It wasn't overwhelming.
We
and
can't
it
have
was.
it.
It just felt very bland. And maybe when I compare it to everything else, in comparison, it feels bland. But it just felt underwhelming. And because of that, the vinegar, it had more flavor. It made me feel something. Sea salt didn't make me feel anything.
I see.
So I'm going to go with vinegar over sea salt. So, yeah, habanero, dill pickle, bourbon barbecue, vinegar, and then sea
Alright.
salt.
I see. Sounds good. So you already got the tally up.
I got the tally up. It's looking pretty close right now between dill and hab lime for number.
Oh yeah.
but
Oh yeah.
we still have to get Dave's
I'm about to
input.
destroy that. I'm about to obliterate. Yeah. We're gonna find out.
Okay.
So, I gave the highest number I gave was an 8, and I gave it to habanero lime. Because habanero lime, you know, again, I'm not a big fan of spicy stuff. You won't catch me ordering the spicy thing on purpose. But this was, hey, I'm spicy, but with actual flavor, not just like, oh, I'm gonna burn your mouth and that's it. There was actually a lot of experiences going on with just the chip. Next up, I have barbecue at 6, which is I have sea salt, regular basic sea salt at 7. That's the number 2. I liked it because it was classic. It didn't fail me. It was exactly what I wanted, exactly what I expected, and it delivered, which is good. Sometimes good enough is good enough, and trying to overshoot it might be a problem. So it did what it needed to do. After that, I would say barbecue at a 6. A little underwhelming. I still give it a 6 because I did enjoy it, and I would be happy if those were the chips that I found. It was the only chips that I had. But for all barbecues I've had, it was underwhelming a little bit. Next up would be sea salt vinegar being 3, and pickle and lime being 2. I'm okay with these two just get discontinued. I'm okay with them not existing anymore. Maybe it's because I'm 25 and I'm not sure if I'm not there yet with the pickle, but I prefer my pickles on my chicken sandwiches, if anything, right? Like what's going on around with all these restaurants with the chicken sandwiches. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Dave, are you going to weigh in?
I'm gonna go with barbecue number 1, habanero lime. I would say it's a tie because they're two totally different experiences. Habanero lime would stop me from eating them like crazy. So that could actually make it number 1. It had enough spice where it kind of wears off fairly quickly. But like what you said, the spice is good. And then I would go to sea salt, dill pickle, and then vinegar.
Okay.
Interesting. All right, so I got the stats rallied up. So I got some interesting facts here before I say the winner. So, first interesting fact of the day. Barbecue, well, not usually anyone's favorite with the exceptions of yours, Dave, maybe. It was consistently very middly rated. So barbecue seems to be just generally accepted as a good chip, but not necessarily the best chip, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So if you're going to buy for a party, barbecue is probably a safe bet.
Yeah.
With that being said, people either loved or hated the salt and vinegar and the dill. It was usually one or the other, so you got to have an appetite for those. But then on to our winner. So if you've been paying attention, you know who it is now. But surprisingly, habanero lime got the win. And for me, it was just so much flavor, guys. And I'm a big hot sauce fan, so I didn't think everyone here was gonna like it as much as they did. But I wasn't alone on that. So there we go.
No, we like the bold flavors, and I feel like it's like go big or go home. And I feel like the habanero lime, it went bold.
It went big.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like getting dill pickle is a risk. If you're throwing a party, you're trying to share chips, you could be risking that friendship by getting dill pickle. So you really got to know your friends if you're gonna get that. Otherwise, I think you want to have good, solid, happy crowds. Barbecue is probably it.
So if you want everyone to like you, barbecue.
Kind of like
You want to keep your friendship circle small but very tight.
Yeah.
Bold.
Bold. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it was one of those things where, like, if you bring habanero lime to a medium-sized party, they won't necessarily like you as a person, but they'll never forget you. That's for sure. Speaking, I'm gonna have some more.
As long as they don't have what's colloquially known as baby mouth, which is people that don't like hot sauce.
And I wonder if we're here in a let me speak with my mouthful. With 4 people, it's a little biased, maybe. Who knows?
Sure. Yeah.
But with more people, maybe we'll have a different result, or probably not. Maybe not. Maybe
I think more
OGS.
more people, more data, always is going to be helpful. So
That is true.
we'll have more people try throughout the day. We'll just hold it out and go like this or that, and we'll try and get more data. But yeah, I mean, I think we're a pretty diverse crowd. You know, differing shades of like skin tones, and we've all like eaten different things. But like, yeah, I mean, I want to say we at least I think gave some good feedback to the people that are going to be watching this on like how to live life.
How to live life, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I venture to
in terms of
say
chips.
that these chips will still be gone by the end of the day.
But
Oh, yeah.
With everybody
absolutely.
here,
I'm just waiting for the
regardless
camera.
of their denomination or where they came from.
I'm waiting for the camera to cut so I can stop being human around around the
Out of
tips.
respect for the watchers.
Yeah, of course, of course.
We got to end this like right now.
Yeah, I think we'll be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we
Can I
gotta
have some
end
chips,
it.
guys?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. How do you shut this off? The white button?
It was enough. The lies.
The lies.
Everybody broke character.